In this chapter, we continue the one-on-one confrontation between Hugo and Isagi Yoichi. Hugo successfully steals the ball from Isagi, asking him, "Do you believe in fate?" He continues by explaining that fate is not something spiritual. As he speaks, he passes the ball to one of the French players who is heavily pressuring Karasu, preventing him from receiving the ball. Just as Karasu feels the overwhelming pressure, Blue Lock's defender, number 25, Ikki Niko, intervenes and intercepts the ball. Niko manages to read the play by pinpointing the ball's position with his eyes. Among all players, he is the one who most closely resembles Isagi in terms of standard vision, metavision, and positioning. Niko lofts a high pass over Charles and Rio, reaching Bachira. Upon receiving the ball, Bachira immediately attempts to dribble past the French defender marking him. However, this player possesses elite capabilities and refuses to let Bachira pass, using his high speed and reaction time to maintain constant pressure. The defender uses his physical strength to obstruct Bachira, but Bachira brushes his hand away and tries to find an opening. Realizing he can't break through alone, he notices Chigiri sprinting behind him and switches the play with a pass. Chigiri begins a high-speed dash toward the goal, but a surprise awaits him. A French player named Raitten appears at his side, matching his pace. It appears the French league is full of players with exceptional speed, not just Julian Loki. Chigiri is shocked by Raitten's massive muscular build combined with such speed. And even more startling is the fact that Raitten seems to run without showing any signs of fatigue. Isagi watches in astonishment. Despite the unique skills, intelligence, and talents within Blue Lock, the French team possesses unparalleled abilities and tactics that seem poised to defeat the Japanese side. Isagi wonders to himself, did France predict a more logical plan than ours? Hugo places a hand on Isagi's shoulder and says, "As for fate, it is your destiny, Isagi. Your physical build, your strength, your IQ, all these things were determined the moment you were born. Humans are not born equal." Isagi listens, stunned, as Hugo continues. "A horse can run at high speeds, and a bird can fly in the sky. You must live according to your capabilities. Humans are not unlimited. They have a ceiling to their potential. If a lion tried to fly, other lions would call it mad. Therefore, you should simply live your life as you are." Hugo concludes his philosophy by stating that if humans lived according to their inherent designs, the world would be filled with happiness. Seeking unattainable wishes only brings trouble. "I am not telling you not to dream," Hugo adds, "but dream of something within the scope of your skill and ability. That is the proper theory of fate." Isagi, visibly angry, retorts, "In terms of performance, I knew I didn't have the striker's tools. I knew very well my abilities were suited for a midfielder, and that realization hurt me." Hugo asks, "If you knew that, why do you live your life in such contradiction?" Isagi fires back, "Fate is driven by egoism. That is what I learned in Blue Lock." Isagi then shouts, "I'm leaving the rest to you," as he receives and immediately fires a pass to Rin Itoshi. Rin declares, "I am the one who will crush fate myself." Suddenly, the master striker Julian Loki appears before Rin with godlike speed. Loki tells him, "Fate isn't something that changes so easily." Rin snaps back, "Doesn't matter, you moron." The stage is set for a massive showdown between France's ace and Japan's Rin Itoshi versus the god of speed, Julian Loki. Who will win this one?